gameplay, I want to ask, you prepared a couple of questions, right?
Oh, yes.
So, do you have them written down, or do you just want to say them out loud?
I mean, I can say them.
Sure, go ahead.
I think a lot of other mechs would like to hear that as well.
Okay, I'll write some of the stuff down. I have some questions prepared as well that I wanted to ask in general, but let's get the questions down itself. All right, so yeah, ask away.
Okay, the first one would be, how do you deal with camping? Like, especially on stages like Yoshi's or Kalos, because some characters are so fucking hard to deal with that I have no idea what to do. Like when they actively just play for time, like Sonic.
Well, the first thing is you don't. Like, especially on Kalos, you just ban the stage. In a competitive setting, you will not have to worry about that at all. Because in a competitive setting in itself, you have roughly around 6 to 7 stages to worry about. And and Yoshi's and Kalos are counterpick stages, meaning in the first round, you will not be camped at all by that. Or that won't be an issue. It will start as an issue in the second round. If you won, you can just ban both of these stages and never deal with them ever again. Kalos and Yoshi's are on average the worst stages Lil Mac has. Like, on average. Like, literally in maybe like 5 matchups, I would suggest Kalos at the absolute best. Yoshi's I would suggest, like, in general, if you feel like your opponent's actually going to play the game or you need a wall to recover more. But for the most part, the stages that I would prefer for you is to always ban Kalos and Yoshi's. In some rule sets though, Yoshi's isn't even a thing, where you only have to worry about banning Kalos, and then the best thing that is an interest of you, so like which stage you don't like to play against a certain matchup.
So I can literally just always ban them and never have to play that?
Yep. Literally that's what I do every single tournament.
Oh, shit, I didn't even know that. Okay, I'll write that down real quick. Okay. You want me to continue with the next, or?
Yeah. Like before we play, I just want to get these out of the way, so then we can like ask some. I can ask you some general stuff.
The next one is about. Oh, sorry. The next one is about his recovery and momentum. Is there like a specific order or a time where you do the aerial before the up B in order to gain most momentum? Because if you increase vertically, like stage level, I would say, or maybe even a bit below, it's super fucking hard to recover, and every mech does it differently. Like some do down air, like you. Some do forward air, some do jump, wait a bit, and then they do it. It's so fucking strange. But what is, like, for distance-wise, the best?
The most optimal?
Yes.
Hypothetically, on task level, it's to jump, and then within a frame right after that, press nair. That's not humanly possible, though. You will literally kill yourself doing that because it might stop momentum. The second easiest thing, though, which can be frame perfect because you can buffer it, actually, not even buffer it, but, like, use it in itself, is to use Y for jump. If you use Y for, hold on, let me go in facecam only so you can see this shit. If you use Y for jump, right, you can slide down with your finger into C stick down air. So pretty much how I would do it is the following. Literally just slide across. And I can just I can do that consistently. And if you would have to do it with nair, you literally have to like hold forward, then jump, then let go, and then hold A. It's fucking torture. Like, you don't do that to yourself. Sometimes I attempt to do it in certain situations better because Lil Mac's hitbox gets smaller. Like, it becomes smaller overall. We can go into a match and I can show you what I mean. It's like, hold on. In itself, that literally makes the most sense. Where it's just really hard to do. So execution-wise, the thing that is always best is just to do down air. So the momentum shift is really easy. The momentum shift in itself is pretty much preventing a double jump from existing. The thing is, right now, if you double jump with Mac, you see how I can't go to the right? At all? Alright, and now I press double jump in an aerial. What happens here? The jump gets cancelled, meaning that I get the full momentum afterwards in order to do it. So, if you do it frame perfectly, you have the most momentum, because obviously when the jump cancel is cancelled earlier, the momentum gets faster. Like, it's just as simple as that. Pretty much.
Does it matter what aerial you do, though?
It does because of the end leg afterwards and the disadvantage. In itself, the only aerial where it doesn't work with is back air. You can technically do any aerial and be fine and still get the momentum. But the problem with that is that down air gives you the fastest outcome for you to move afterwards, because your fingers are still aligned after that. If you press any other button like back air, where is your thumb? Your thumb is nowhere near anything.
Yeah, true.
Like, where is your thumb with forward air? But with down air, you immediately have it again because you're just holding down. It's nothing.
Yeah. Damn, it's actually true.
But yeah, I think that's possible, as I said, is nair. As you can see how much momentum I get here. But the problem is
I
again,
will, though.
the problem is again, you see how sometimes I just stop at momentum? It's because it's fucking hard, or sometimes I get a forwarder. With down there, I'm always consistent. Literally 90, like out of 1,000 matches, I maybe miss it once, where I'm not correct with down air.
I always used to do the down air without the C stick.
Okay. Nah, you
And
have
that
to do.
always
Yeah,
breaks down, I
you're
feel.
killing yourself because look at this. I'm trying to do this right now. Your momentum is off. You might even fast
That's
fall.
exactly what I mean.
Yeah, so the best way to do it is literally just that. You can test it right here and test it out if you want to see it yourself. Where you go on the platform, boom. It's as easy as that. There's literally like nothing to worry about there. Okay, so I hope I answered that now. So the best way to practice this is to have Y on jump, or if you don't have Y, if you have X on jump, you can do R. You can do R as jump, and then you can do R and down air. That's something you
Got
want to
that.
do.
Very
Yeah.
nice. All right.
The only thing you have to
Now-
make sure though is if you're in the air that you don't do a short hop with this. If you do it like too fast, you have to be like literally like frame perfect in order to get a full hop into down air. Because otherwise, like in the air, you see this, like I can still do a short hop here.
Yeah.
As in like this is a full jump. So it's still possible technically. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that is like specific to this, or do you understand that now?
Oh, I understand that. Thanks, man.
Okay.
I have another one though. So, how do you approach zoners like Min, for example, or links on stages like FD or Kalos, where you don't really have the platform in order to break distance? What do you do there?
There's an FD and Kalos.
Because if you run up to them and try to grab, they just shield up BU for no reason. And it's really hard to get into their zone in general. And even if you make it in, you don't really know what to do you?
Yeah,
Does that
and
make
no.
sense? Like, how do you get into someone's zone, and what do you do against characters that zone really well?
Did you watch my
like
Nutra
Min,
video?
Like fucking Link.
Did you watch my Nutra video where I
Without
explained...
platform, keep that in mind.
Hold on, my fucking mic is muted right there. Hold on, fucking cringe. Alright, can you hear me again? My mic just
yes,
cut
I
off
can.
for Discord. It's weird.
Oh.
Okay, so what I was saying is, did you watch my Nutra video on how like Nutra works in itself, the whole bubble principle and all that?
When did you release that? I might have.
I sent you that video even. I think like...
Oh yeah, then I did.
Okay, so basically what I explained is like the bubble of a character and how big they are, how big their threat ranges are. You understood that, right? The core concept. Basically, the range of a character and how many moves they have. So the thing is, you're always in a threat zone against zoners, which basically puts you on a constant need for pressure. So the thing that you can do is, honestly, you need to digest every single zoner matchup individually. It depends on the matchup you're dealing with. But the best way to do it is to not rush in, but fight it with patience. A lot of people have this instant gratification thing in their head, mostly coming from social media porn or other things, like just like wanting to eat a cookie, you know, instead of like eating something healthy. You can take like a basic example as that. People like short-term satisfaction because it makes them feel good in the moment. What you have to do in a zoner matchup or a campy matchup is to go ahead and think about, okay, how can I get long-term results against this character, which is for the most part, how do I approach them in neutral? Pretty much what you need to do is adapt for the most part and go for max neutral. Max neutral is insane because he's the third fastest character in the game. But with things like projectiles coming your way, the best way to approach it is by walking. So walking, as you can see, is still extremely fast for Mac. You literally walk faster than some characters can run. Like, it's literally a thing. So with running, the thing that happens is you have a 16 frame jump squat, like a 16 frame dash squat, where on the ground you can't do anything. Literally try to dash and try to shield. Okay, and now try to walk and shield. I can do it immediately. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, and now what do you do against the zoner in that case? You walk, because if an attack is coming your way, the threat range is too big to not be able to react to it. It's literally humanly impossible to not react to it. Because right here, if Samus is throwing a charge shot and you're walking, just shield. It's as easy as that. Or you can jump over it. You can react to it because you're walking in that case. You have all the frame data in the world. If you use 16 frames to get from here to here, you can't...
Yeah, that is what I meant. Yeah. Dash grab. It happens, it happens.
Alright, the mic should be connected again for both. Good. If it cuts off again, please tell me, chat. No clue why that happened. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure you understood everything now in a sense. Alex just explained again for the audience. Pretty much, walking helps a lot, and if you see your opportunity, you can go ahead and use aerials. Also, don't underestimate max aerials, because aerial approaches are extremely effective. You can use forward air, for example, to combo into down tilt to side B, down tilt to F tilt. You can combo forward air into KO punch, a bunch of other things, right? So, the main thing in itself is for you to worry about is to see how exactly can you approach each matchup. Again, Samus in itself is a character who has charge shot and has enough threat range to threaten you, but the problem of Samus is when she does that, she stands in one spot, so you can just approach it for the most part, especially after a while if you know what they're gonna do. Sometimes if they charge a charge shot, you don't have to approach, you can just wait it out. Like, especially if you have the lead, why would you approach against the zoner? Let them approach you, you know? Yeah. Okay. Alright, do you have any other questions?
Let me see. Oh yeah, you told me to write this down. You wanted to show me examples of mech hit stun, remember that?
Oh yeah, I can show you that right now.
Nice.
Okay, so Max framed it in itself on shield sucks compared to other characters because he doesn't have quote-unquote save moves. That is blatantly wrong, because he's the only character really, besides a couple of other few exceptions on some moves, where he has shield hit stun. So in itself, what you can do right here is, as you can see, shield with Mac. You see how far you just got pushed back there?
Yeah.
Okay, any other character, when another character hits you, this is what usually happens. Shield again. They stand in the same spot, you don't really get pushed back here at all. That's the main point. The reason why Max moves are safer than others in this game is because of shield hit stun. Now, in a base sense, they are still laggy in itself, meaning that you can punish it if you have a move that is spaced far enough. But if spaced perfectly, there is barely a move in this game that can punish Mac on shield. Meaning Mac on shield is extremely effective, because it can lead into shield breaks, it can lead into several things. Like, literally, try to hold shield. There you go. You're pushed back, and if you try to make a move against this in particular, you most likely get punished. And if you hold shield, you instantly get shield broken. So what you can do is just, what you need to learn as Mac is just to space well on your shield. If you do not space well, you will be hit, because shield hit stun can't help you if you're here. It won't help you. Like, we're in the corner, you can punish me with whatever. But if it's spaced well, it doesn't matter, because I'm literally here. I can even shield poke you. Like, it is insanely safe. Other characters do not have that property, where they need to, like, space away and use very safe aerial approaches with retreating aerials and stuff like that. You know? So, like, other characters don't have that privilege that Mac has, in that sense.
Alright. Damn, thanks, man. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, and as soon as people start shielding a lot, another thing you can do is just start grabbing with roll cancel grabs. Like, Little Mac's grab is the worst in the game, like one of the worst in the games, being frame 9 as a standard grab, but the one advantage he has over every other character is literally he has the range of a Zair grab with a roll cancel. He pretty much...
What is a Zair grab?
A Zair grab is something like Samus's grab, like a very long extension grab that you can also use in the air. As you can see right here, this is literally as long as a Samus grab. But the thing is, it is faster. The only risk you have there, quote unquote, is that you're there, like you're instantly there. You're literally teleporting behind your opponent at that point.
You can also do that. Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
you can do it like that, where you can go behind your opponent if they neutral get up right here, and you can do that. Like, you can do that and grab them. Really effective, because most people like to hold shield a lot, and then you can kill them with back throw at like 140 or something, like from about 140, depending on like the situation and the character.
Let's write that down real quick. Okay. Nice. Thanks, man. Those were all my questions.
Good. Alright, now that is asked, before we get into actually playing, I have a couple questions I want to ask you in itself, so we can just get off the game. It doesn't matter now.
Sure.
So these questions are just very, like, they're not really anything specific. They're just, like, really generic questions, but I would just like to get them answered before I look at matches, like, before we play, just so I can see if those theories will be confirmed.
I like
and
that.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much you already answered this question yourself, but what are you struggling with the most right now when it comes to like Smash in itself? Like what is the question? What is the thing that you're struggling with right now? I know I already answered the questions beforehand, like how you deal with zoners, how you deal against specific stages. But like, is there anything in particular where you're like, all right, this is what I fucking suck at. Like this is what I need to get better at, and I don't know what to do.
Actually, yes. So one thing would be recovery with air dodge. I'm so terrible at that. Holy I don't want to use the button, actually. I said that on stream many times. And the other thing is that I don't know what most characters do, but I guess that's more of a different problem.
So matchup
Therefore,
experience.
don't know the matchup. Yeah, exactly.
Matchup experience and recovering with air dodge. Well, matchup experience is easily solved. Just find someone who plays the character at like a similar level that you play, which you'll find enough people. There's enough low and mid-level players in Ultimate to play the game competitively and have like character loyalty, meaning they will only play one specific character, which by the way, playing one character at low and mid-level is extremely good. Please do not play several characters, you're going to hinder your growth. And in itself, you'll get a lot of matchup experience understanding. I can try to tell you how to play it in certain matchups, that's great and all, but the thing is I can only tell you so much of the mental aspect. You have to play yourself in order to realize what I mean in certain things. So matchup experience is something that I could teach you right now with playing another character, but I don't think that's a good idea, because there is no purpose in me doing that. You should rather get a character expert on that and just play against that individual character expert at like a mid or low level. Okay.
You know what you should do? You should upload matchup, like when you go to tournaments or something, because if I play against a low level Yoshi, for example, a character I struggle with, it's so different than when I play against a good Yoshi, obviously, like everything.
Yeah.
And since you're there, mate, you should that would help me at least, or any other Mac as well.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. I'm down to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only problem with that is like COVID. Haha. You know, if I can travel to tournaments, I will more than be happy to upload tournament sets and also just analyze them. But the biggest problem is right now I can't go to tournaments, and online isn't really a good base to look at tournaments for like matchups. So, yeah. Recovering with air dodge is something I can show you in a little bit. That isn't really a struggle.
Oh, please.
Is there anything you do not understand with your main? So like with Little Mac, is there anything in particular where you like, this area of the game does not make sense to me?
That is actually a good question. Holy hell. When I think about it, I don't think so. Or at least I don't feel like it.
Are you sure? I'm asking again, like just make sure, let's think of Ultimate and think of your struggles with Mac. What do you suck at the most? What is like something you do not understand? Like I'm pretty sure there must be something.
Probably, but it's hard to come up with it on spot.
Okay.
But
should I just name a couple of topics and you can just pick one then?
Oh yeah, sure. Sounds
okay, good. Neutral play, advantage state, disadvantage state, ledge trapping, edge guarding, aerial presence.
Disadvantage state is a good one.
Disadvantage?
Really good. Yes.
Yeah, disadvantage state comes from recovering and air dodge. All right, disadvantage state. Okay. And the other thing is what I want to ask is, what are your goals with Ultimate? So just general, like you can be like you can be as egotistical as you want to. I'm gonna let you have that one for free. What are your goals? Like your ultimate goal?
In all honesty, right now I just want to get better. But I would love to be the best Mac. I swear to God, that would be 10 out of 10.
You want to be better?
But that
than
is
me?
it. I don't want to win any tourneys, but yes, even better than you.
Okay. Well, pretty much what you're signing up for is pretty much major level Little Mac. Like a Mac that will win a major pretty much is what your skill level is gonna be.
I signed up for it. Won't back down.
Okay. So, goal is to become the best Mac in the world.
Yes.
Okay. That's totally cool.
Or at least as good as Peanut XD.
I'm about to fucking get off the call. Oh my god. Nah, it's so good. Okay, the last question actually is mindset-wise. Do you have anything like... Do you get emotional when you play in a tournament or something? And if so, or like in general, is there anything mindset-wise that you think is holding you back from getting better?
Dude, honestly, I have a tough time when a match is really hyped, right? Last stock, both 120%.
Last stock situations, you mean?
And then, mate, my heart, it just goes like almost heart attack. 1 frame before heart attack.
So you struggle with last stock situations, is what you're saying?
Yeah, at high percents, I would say. Last stock is okay, but when it gets When shit gets real, where one F tilt could kill you, yeah. Like, that's when I mostly panic move.
So, I would say general pressure in tournament then, and last stock situations. Okay. Okay, good. So, looking at those, I can give you the answer to some of them. So, last stock situations in itself is... How do I explain this? Also, pressure in tournament. Pressure in tournament just gets easier by, you know, like, this is probably the dumbest advice you hear, but just fucking attend more tournaments. Like, duh. Like, tournament pressure is gonna get less and less once you realize it's just another weekly tournament. Like, you've done this, like, 10 weeks back to back. You can't be nervous now. Like, the fuck? You know? Like, it just doesn't make sense. At some point, nervousness goes down. This is a natural human cause. When it comes to last stock situations, though, I agree, and I still have this, not even an issue, but I still have this every single time I am in the last stock situation, against someone who I know is really, really good. If I know someone is bad, I'll just fucking press the F smash and I know I'm gonna win. Like, I'm just that confident to win at that point. But for the most part, last stock situations for me is something that you can't really change unless you have your subconscious set right, and the only way to get better at last stock situations is just to be a better player in general. If you have better fundamentals than your opponent and better ways to deal with experience situations like this, you'll be able to get out on top and win. Because the biggest problem people see once they're in last stock situations is, I need to get this hit now, I need to get this kill, I need to win, I need to do this, I need to do that. The thing that you need to focus on isn't the win, it's to play well in the moment. And that's something extremely hard that people can't pull off because they're always thinking about the future. I still had this issue back like a year ago, where when I was in tournament and I was last stock against someone who is like 3 stocks above me, I was already thinking of the next match. I'm like, alright, what do I do the next match? While still trying to figure out how to clutch this win. Like, I mean, in itself, it worked out for me because I thought a further adaptation. Like, it's a way to see it, how you can do it, of like, alright, I'm taking like the hit and get as much experience as I can and as much adaptation as I can to fuck him in the next round, which by the way helps wonders against some top players. But on average, it's a very bad thing because you still gotta focus on like actually trying to win the game. Like, sometimes throwing a game is good because you gain experience. Just let him fucking hit you a couple times to see what happens. But usually I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't suggest it. So the best way to deal with last stock, last hit situations is to just play clean. Do not try to go for a kill. Try to play it safe. Literally, like, don't, like, literally play. I would literally suggest you to play how you play in a last stock situation all the time. How do you usually play in a last stock situation? Usually you try to play safe. Usually you try to like the optimal way. Usually you try to play safe. Usually you try to like not get hit. And honestly, if you think about it, if you wouldn't be hit in a tournament situation, wouldn't you just free stock that individual before the one stock scenario even happens?
True.
So what you need to think about is, how can I not get to a last stock situation? How can I dominate my opponent so hard that I don't even need to worry about that pressure?
That is a good one.
Okay, that should clear the mindset mistakes in itself.
I like that.
Good, yeah, so matchup experience I can't really teach you. Disadvantage state I can show you by just playing on what exactly you should do, but beforehand I'm going to show you the air dodge stuff, and then we're actually going to play some rounds, and I'll tell you what exactly is the things that I notice from you as a player that you should be working on. Because I feel like your mindset's pretty fine, because literally I also told you how to think. It's like teaching a fisherman how to fish instead of like, you know, giving him a fish. That makes sense?
True. Yes.
But, yeah. Okay, we just... Alright, hold on, never mind. So I forgot to show you the air dodge stuff. So air dodge in itself for Mac, on the surface level, it's pretty bad because you can't really get far in range. But the thing is, Lil Mac's air dodge isn't used to get back on ledge for the most part. What it's mostly used for is to get further towards the stage from the blast zone. So what you can do is, if you're in a blast zone situation, like, hold on, can you try to hit me to like 100% real quick with down angle F smash?
Down angle F smash.
Yeah, just do this like twice. Oh. Alright. One more.
More.
Okay. And now what I want you to do is just F tilt me. Alright. You see this right here? I used...
Holy shit, what was that?
Yeah, you see it? I used air dodge to go below the ledge without using any of my other tools. the reason why Max's advantage is extremely hard for anyone to understand is because it is resource based and not based like the other characters in the game where it's like, haha, I'm Fox, I'm pressing up B and recovering. Or haha, I'm fucking Pikachu and I'll press quick attack. No, Max's advantage is the hardest in the game to master because it requires your resource management. Other characters do not have this struggle or only have to struggle to a very minimum degree because they can always like have a good air dodge to get back. Like Ness literally has an air dodge that is like as big as a jump or anything like that. Like there's several variations of what you can do. Lil Max ways to recover are use counter, side B, air dodge to stall in the air or to get back on stage. Uses aerials to get momentum, right? Uses general up B, uses wall jump. So as you can see, you have like 8 to like 9 options plus KO punch that you can use for another acceleration. So with those things in mind, you need to categorize and see what are the best options in a given situation and in which situation do you need to get dealt a blow in order to get back. A lot of people are scared to get hit off stage because they think they're gonna die with Mac when in reality they're not. So sometimes I on purpose take a hit in order to make it back on stage. A good example of that is, you know when like Palutena for example uses neutral air and she launches you up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if I know she's gonna launch me up and I'm very down below, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get hit by the nair in order to go very up on top and then use air dodge in order to be very close to the stage, and then I have all the resources in the world. I have counter, side B, jump, and up B. Do you really think Palutena is gonna hit me at that point? Very unlikely, because she already used the move. So sometimes taking the hit to save resources is very important to even make it back. Because if I use jump right there, or even side B and jump in order to get back, what would have happened is Palutena would have used nair and the only option would have been air dodge and up B. And that is really horrible because
that is me.
yeah, like that is pretty much the situation of just, okay, you're just gonna get edge guarded now because if you're gonna air dodge, I'm just gonna wait and 2-frame you, and if you're gonna up B, I'm gonna 2-frame you as well because those are the only things you can do. But if I have side B, I can still like go here. If I'm up on top, I can also just fast fall down. I can wall jump right here if I want to, right?
Oh,
like,
what? You can wall jump there?
Yeah, of course.
Can you do that again? No, you did a bit higher.
Yeah, you can do it from wherever, honestly. Like, hold on, I can do it right here. Like.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can do it from like anywhere on the stage, like right here, there. You can do it. Like I literally did it on the ledge right now. It's possible. You can even edge guard with that if you want to.
Damn. So cool.
But yeah, that should like cover the things in itself. What you need to think about is just like, in which situation would it make sense, and the only way to do that is to just play the game a lot and try to recover as much as you can. As I said, for air dodge, if you're in the air, you can just like literally like just do this. You go in the down right, up right, or up left, and then you can resource management, right? Like this is like a bad example because it didn't have a jump, but if I would have a jump there, I could like make it back. Like right here, like hold on, let's say there. Like sometimes you can just jump back. Like if somebody edge guards you, just do like sometimes if somebody edge guards you with forward air, jump back, side B. There you go. Or you can do jump right here and then air dodge. So sometimes you can just wait for something to happen, and then you either counter punish it, you can counter it, then after that you can wait here again. Like you have so many possibilities in the air because he is the second fastest fast one in the entire game. He has so much airspeed. He has top 10 airspeed in the game. Like he goes extremely fast in the air, just like on the ground. So he has a lot of possibilities in itself to do. Of that, you just gotta figure out what exactly can you use in each situation, and that's just experience at that point. That's holding you back.
Yeah, I got it. It seems to be almost like 30% of mech though, right? Like just save resources when you recover. Because I see myself dying like that all the time because I always use side B and jump when I recover.
Yeah, so basically what you're doing is you're wasting everything you have.
Exactly, yeah.
Like if you don't have jump, you die for the most part because side B into up B doesn't carry you for shit. So having jump is crucial and having up B is crucial. And also like the thing is, think about the things that you can always get back. What can you always get back? You can always get back counter, you can always get back air dodge, you can always get back neutral B after air dodge. Like, you have, like, the things you can always get back up B. What are the things you can't get back? Jump.
Like side B?
Jump and side B. And KO punch.
Sorry, I was watching the stream, my bad.
Don't worry. Howling Rift, thank you for the sub. But yeah, like, you can never get back side B, so side B is crucial. And you can never get back jump, unless you make it back on stage. Lil Mac does not have that privilege where he gets side B like other characters. Which is fine, because his advantage is still just as good anyway, it doesn't matter. Because you have so many other options to deal with. Like, it's literally like, if a Mac does it well, it's really hard to edgeguard him. Really hard. Because you have so many options left. But yeah, I would say, now that you've learned that, let's play a usual game, and let's see how you perform.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this took like almost like half an hour of just talking, but like I just need you to get your biggest issues.
That was so valuable though, what the hell?
I just need you to get your biggest issues like out of the way so you understand like how the game works for this part. Cause
good, I like it, so professional.
The biggest things you need to worry about is your headspace and the character you play in order to get done as fast as you can. Like, you need to get to that state where playing the character doesn't matter. What should matter is how you can improve as a player and as an individual. And the only way to get to that point is by playing as much as you can and learning everything you can ASAP. So you can work on your own like fundamental problems as a player. Yo, Howling Griff, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to Zeki, Rydak, Joker, Squid Snipe, and Soul Speed 5. Really, really appreciate it.
Mate, Howling, you got way too much money, man. What the hell?
Okay, let's play a bit. Also, if you do have questions while playing, you're more than free to ask them.
Alright, nice. But I hope it's fine if I stay quiet, because I actually want to win.
Oh, shit! Damn, okay.
I mean, if I have questions, I'll ask them.
Sure, go ahead. Oh? Ah, a bit too greedy, a bit too greedy.
You think it would have been better to wait there?
Yeah. I mean, actually, like, the safest setup right there would have been to just use down tilt. Because,
down tilt?
Yeah, because you could have done down tilt to KO punch, you know? But I like running at my opponents. I just mash KO punch sometimes and it works. It heavily depends on the situation, but honestly, being patient is mostly just better because you can get more things off of something. Like, you can create more pressure, but just waiting for the most part. Especially if you know what your opponent's gonna do anyway, you can just anticipate a certain situation, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you know your opponent has like a roll habit, you can just wait for them to panic during KO punch. So, that is a thing.
Is there any best way to avoid the down tilt side B? Like, let's say you're on the receiving end.
No, it's a true combo. You can't escape true combos.
Oh, but it's actually true?
Yeah. Most of, like, 90% of Mac's combos are true combos. He doesn't have anything that's, like, a non-true setup for the most part, which makes this character really, like... It makes him really consistent in a lot of ways, where, like, you will always, like... If you get a hit, you will always, like, get an after hit for the most part. Like, he'll always, like, get consistent and good damage. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right there, you waited for me to land instead of just, you know, just mashing it and hoping for it.
Exactly.
So. But yeah, overall, like, the thing that people lack the most, which I still need to work on myself, is just impatience. Like, just being patient in certain situations is just really hard. Again, it's a lot of, like, just wanting reward instantly instead of, like, waiting for a bit. It's just, ugh. It's kind of annoying, but yeah.
Could you explain me the what is it called? I always forget that. I asked you about that last time.
Pivot canceling?
No, with the down tilt side B online.
Momentum buffer cancel?
Exactly. Could you explain that again?
So this is mostly for KO punch, not even for side B. But the main problem with buffering side B is, you see this right here? This is a move that has to be hit by double. Like, you can only hit side B if you hit side B to side B, like, immediately. So buffering it will make it slower, as you can see. This is buffered.
Yeah, makes sense.
But if you don't buffer it, you can immediately get it twice. You can't buffer 2 moves in a row. That doesn't. The buffer system doesn't work like that. The buffer system inputs 1 hit and keeps it. So if I press down tilt and then side B right after, it will come out frame 1, which usually would be good, right? But it's a move that requires a double hit. And because you don't know when the buffer is over, doing it manually makes it way faster. Because you can immediately mash side B to side B. Or like B. But at the end of the day, if you press side B, you don't need to press side B again. You just need to press B. Like, you can let go of the control stick. It's just another B input. So you can focus on doing other things right after. Where you can like go downwards to down tilt or something. So
how big is the buffer window though?
Really big. Really fucking big. It's so big that it's a problem if you shield. It's so big that it's a problem right here. If you don't shield, it's all good. If you try to shield right here before landing, what will happen is it will save it as still as a shield input off stage. So what happens? You air dodge off stage. And that is bad for a lot of characters because a lot of characters don't have a privileged recovery. Especially Mac does not have a privileged recovery. So what happens is if you get the buffer system on your fucking ass, especially on Wi-Fi, this is more common than on offline, you'll get fucked. So, because if I try to land here and you hit me with an F tilt while I air dodge right here, GG, cool, how am I gonna, like, let's say I use my jump here, how am I gonna get back? Like, you're just fucked, like, you're just dead. And that's not only Mac, that's a lot of characters. The buffer system is absolute trash, but there's ways to work around it, which is waiting for the certain input, and then making it at the right moment. So sometimes it still happens to me that like the buffer system fucks me, but it happens very rarely now just because I mostly try to be as accurate as I can with inputs.
So it's just a matter of practice?
It's a matter of getting the timing down right and practicing, yeah.
Alright.
Also a thing of understanding. And the reason why KO Punch fucking sucks in that case is also because you can let it go earlier than the buffered system allows. I don't know why exactly it's on KO Punch. It's not the problem with Neutral B, but down tilt to KO Punch is a earlier true combo without the buffer system than with. Do not ask me why that's a thing. It's like literally a Mac exclusive. Probably because it's like going through the notion of Neutral B. I don't fucking get it. Like, don't ask me. But it's really fucking weird. Down tilt to KO Punch kills at 35 guaranteed as a true combo, where with the buffer it kills at 40. It's literally a 5% difference. It fucking sucks.
Holy shit. It's huge.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to play again, or do you have anything else that you would like to know?
Nope.
Alright, cool.
Thanks for answering.
Oh! There we go.
No, what? That didn't hit?
I just gotta wait. As I said, patience.
Yeah, you're really patient. I always notice that when you play against me.
Okay. A little bit on the wild side, but hey.
Could have been cool.
Could have been lit. Oh shit. Come on. Nah.
I'm so bad with the hitbox. Like, I think it hits when it doesn't.
Again, you're wasting resources, so you died.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I would have made it, like, literally what I would have done is I would have just waited for you to hit me, then side B, and then made it back. Because I'm like, alright, he's gonna do it anyway. Sometimes you have to use your resources, like right here, where you wouldn't make it back otherwise, but in especially this situation, you definitely could have made it back without effort. Like, I don't know. There's so many possibilities.
I think you're also really good at punishing those, especially in Mac, right? Because you know.
Yeah!
Oh! No!
Yep, wasted your resources, so you died. Thanks, Steve.
Another bad habit is always to just side B off stage for no reason, when I don't even have to.
Yep.
Oh, so bad.
Like, literally what I'm trying to tell you. If
Yes.
you master Max's advantage, what would have happened here? You would have even counter-punished me with jump side B. I would have been punished for that. Like, not only would you have succeeded in recovering, you would have also done damage.
God damn it.
Also, why do we get small battlefield every fucking time? Did you select that? Or...
Oh, wait. I have it selected, I think. I have random on,
Okay.
I think.
Gotcha.
You want me to put it on random?
Yeah, because we can... Yeah, so you can, like, play in different stages. Because, like, I feel like a player's skill is displayed more if he plays on several stages. God, I'm cringe. I could have hit you there.
I love how your chat always says cringe, whatever you do.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. Yeah, my chat fucking loves me. Like, they call me out on everything, and I'm just like, you know what? At least I learn. Like, at least I learn. It's all good.
I need backstory on yesterday though. Yesterday you said something to Just Kez that he's getting blue balled for 20 years. What exactly was it?
I can't answer that.
Okay, it's a private thing.
Nah, it's all good, but it's just I can't answer that during a coaching session.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it afterwards. This is going on YouTube, and I don't want to lose mad revenue. I hate it here, damn it. You're getting a bit too greedy here, damn.
It's really hard to hit you in those. I think I've never hit those against you ever.
Oh yeah, because I know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm prepared for edge guards. Just... There we go. Goodbye. Yeah, you saw that? Shield pushback. I couldn't punish you there. Other characters could not have punished you there either. There we go.
Is it actually, if you recover with the side B, right? Is it possible to angle it so perfectly that max down smash doesn't hit you afterwards? No.
I do not know what you're referencing to. You mean off stage?
Yes, when you're off stage and you're side B, is there a way to immediately grab the ledge instead of? I mean, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you side B to the ledge and you're kind of there for a few frames and then you grab it. Does that make sense?
That's called 45 frame rule. That's something I'll have to show you. That's a very advanced tech for Mac.
45 frame rule?
Yeah.
Can I look that up?
Yeah, you can, but I'll make a video on it because the video on it is kind of trash. It's just very,
alright.
It's very, like, it's very badly and poorly explained, but, okay, so basically, the only character, or like one of the few characters in the game, to my knowledge, Max, the only character who can do that, is when you're on a ledge, you have a rule of 45 frames where you can't grab it again. You see that? How I can't grab the ledge immediately? Alright, cool. Now take that Fury out the window, Mac can bypass that. Every other character cannot cheat. So what he can do is he can do a reverse, he can do a wave-bound side B to get back on ledge immediately afterward and keep that if timed right. So I just gotta time it once so you can see it. Yeah, you see? I grabbed the ledge there while doing side B. You saw that?
Yeah.
So pretty much what happened there is I bypassed it, so the ledge grab is still available to Mac because of his ledge range, where he can still grab it, but I was still during it was still during an active hitbox. Side B is an active hitbox that is not be able to get hit in the sense of like, I am down there, there is no way for you to hit me, but if you're on ledge right here, I can hit you with it and you can't punish it. So in order to make it back right here is to pretty much use that to an advantage, and that can be used for several things. It can be used to edge guard your opponent, it can be used for other things, like if somebody, for example, doesn't have a hitbox recovery like Inkling, what you can do here is you can do the 45 frame rule to make it back, right? And not only can he make it back, side B is active for 20 plus frames. It's an active move for 20 frames. Imagine what happens if Inkling hits the ledge there. She gets hit. Not only that, but you also grab ledge, so even if she doesn't, you're in a Trump situation where she gets off the ledge and then she's in the 45 frame rule window. So she has to make it back for other means. So no matter how you see it, if this is done optimally against certain matchups, it is very, very detrimental and very toxic.
But isn't it risky though? Because what if you mess it up? Then you just side B off stage for no reason and put yourself in a bad spot.
Well,
so is it really worth it?
I think it's worth it because you still have jump and wall jump after that. Because if you mess it up, as I said, if you mess it up, you're in a trump situation, so it's still in your favor if done right. But if you mess it up like this, like, let's say I messed it up right now on purpose, right? There we go. I can also immediately make it back on ledge right here. Or the air dodge.
Are we playing the same character, man? What is this?
So, hold on. Let me try to make this so it makes sense. Right here, if you hit it in the right spot, god damn it, it's hard. I'm trying to hit it right now. But basically what you can do is an instant snap up B, which allows you to be like immediately there. Like, hold on. This is his normal up B, right?
Yes. Oh, that's what you mean?
Yep. You can do it immediately, if done right.
Is there like a rule to it? Because sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't, right?
If he hits it within the first couple of frames.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He also has another snap at like the second half of it, like right before he ends it. So like right here, like hold on. Like this is his full up B, right? You see that? And this is up B, and this is his second up B snap.
Oh.
So he has 2 snaps. So he has always been able to snap the ledge in ultimate. People who say he can't snap the ledge are actually stupid. I've heard so many people say like, oh yeah, you can't snap the ledge with Mac. Like literally you can. You just gotta you just gotta space it right. Like it's fucking whatever.
That's so
but,
sick. Holy shit.
Yep. But yeah.
Write that down. Okay, got it.
Alright.
Nice. Yeah, I need to swap the map. Forgot.
Cough Mac Discord. Oh, I love the Mac Discord. They have so many shitty takes. They still believe Mac's areas are useless. To this day, and I don't get it, but it's okay. Alright, yeah, please.
Was that the reason you left?
Oh, I left because of the depressed fucks. I'm very pessimistic about the character, and literally the reason why I joined the character discourse was to gather information about Mac in order to push his meta. But what ended up happening is on the second day I called all of them trash at the game, left the server, and made the entire Mac meta myself within a fucking year. So
Respect.
I just said fuck all of you and just did it myself. If you like, if other people can't do the job for you, just do it yourself. That's pretty much what I did. I'm like, alright, fuck all of you.
Do you know what I find really cringe about the server? They show how you play against certain matchups, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the plays they post in there, they're like, what the fuck? Like CPU level 9 plays like that, maybe. Like, you see, you can't play against Yoshi if you do this and this. I'm like, yeah, if the Yoshi's that shit, I can.
Oh, that was a good mix.
Oh, you're sometimes so manly with the rolls, it's unreal. Sometimes you roll in on a charge F smash, and I'm like, holy shit, he gets away with it.
Yeah, if I know I'm gonna get away with it, I'll do it.
Oh, thank God.
Nope, I knew you would either counter or... Ooh. I know you would either counter or 2-frame down smash there. Nope.
Oh, that was actually smart as fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to try to cover several options at once with a specific move.
Yeah.
Or a specific set action of moves, so that's pretty much what I do. Because if I know you're not gonna do anything here, then I can still... You see how much shit I could have done here, like if it hit?
Yeah.
So I had like 3 possible ways and you escaped all of them. So pretty much what I do is I layer advantage state into several factors. Where it's like if if my aerial doesn't hit, I can still Sipe because you're too slow to make it back. And that's like the case for most characters in Ultimate because their airspeed is slower than max anyway. Or their recovery. Oh, you're gonna die if you do something dumb. You died like 5 times already.
I didn't.
No, you did.
In my book.
I did. I just didn't fucking fire it. You would have died 5 times now.
No idea what you're talking about, man.
Really? Side B. You do it every time. You side B every time on ledge. You never just wait an up B. Or air dodge.
I mean, I do, but you hit that too.
Okay, then...
Okay, I don't air dodge. I give you that. But I up B, I don't know if you noticed, but I did that a few times and you 2-framed it. Or not 2-frame, but you know what I mean.
Okay, my bad. When shit gets tough for you, you usually side B more, because you want to live. That's what I'd use. Instead of, like, you only use it at low percent. You only use those recovery ups at low percent. At high percent, you tend to side B a lot, especially if you're very close to the ledge.
Alright.
So, frequent, like, key mistake is frequent use of side B. Okay.
Oh, goddamn it.
I think a thing that you don't think about is like the next move you do.
Oh, that sounds actually about right.
Cause like, when I do a move, I think about what the next thing is that could happen. There we go. Side B. See? See? High percent! High percent, you like to use it more. Now you're gonna do jump side B again. Ah! Okay, now I called you out so you had time to react.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm able to call that shit out really easily just because, like, I'm just good at adapting in itself. It's not hard for me to see certain things like that. Like, if you want to be able to see more things for adaptation, just try to pay more attention to them. Like, if you want to see, like, okay, does he roll a lot? Just pay attention to when he rolls or how he rolls, and you'll see it in itself.
After what attack I do?
No, it's more like what you want to pay. Like, it's more like adaptation is just what you want to pay attention to, pretty much. So this shit for me subconsciously, but a way to get it into your subconscious, written more, is by asking yourself, when does this individual spot dodge? And you don't ask in itself, but you pay more attention to the spot dodge in itself. So if you see me like rolling every time after a stock, like, okay, let's say you respawn, and every time every time you respawn, I roll to the right because I want to be safe. Okay, now you say to yourself, alright, I picked up on that. He did that like once, let me try to punish it the next time. So if you recover, you have invincibility for 2 seconds straight. Just press that smash button. Nothing's gonna happen to you. No risk at all. 0 risk, super high reward. Because you know I'm gonna do it.
So true, man. Oof, oof. Come here, bitch. Can you actually super armor through KO? Is that possible?
Yep.
Oh, it is?
Oh wait, no, actually no. Never mind. My bad. I was asking if KO Punch could super armor through things, and yes, it can.
What is the, like, when does super armor on KO Punch break though? Because it does, right?
Super armor does. Super armor cannot break. Heavy armor can.
Oh, heavy armor then. It has heavy armor, right?
No, Lil Max KO Punch has super armor. Lil Max Neutral B has heavy armor.
Oh, okay.
So like the normal one, which you can use for disadvantage purposes. Oh yeah, that's another thing I can show you. If you're off stage and you get hit by something, just do this. So you can't get hit.
How do I know that his attack won't go through? Is it just a thing of knowledge?
If you know a move does less than 10.0%.
10 point... How much would that be, just as in... How much would be one Mario back air, for example?
This is exactly 10%. You could not neutral B for this. Neutral B now?
Neutral B. Okay.
Now it did 8.8. Can't go for it.
Cool.
Yeah, so how you know that is just literally learning like which percentages each move has in this game through matchup experience. Literally, if you know, okay, Mario's forward air does 14.7%, I can't get through that because it will spike me. Mario's down air is a multi-hit though, which it can't do 10 damage at once. The move has to do 10 damage at once.
Oh, okay.
So if a move cannot do 10% at once, like, let me hit you with F tilt once. Alright, and now press neutral B. You see this? It did more damage than 10, but it can't get through it. It has to do exactly 10 or more.
Alright.
If it's a common grab, you can go through because a grab has a different property, but usually like an attack is an attack, so... KO Punch will go through neutral B. You know, like, don't get your hopes up to counter KO Punch like that. But, yeah.
Goddamn.
Okay, let's continue.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, didn't side B this time, otherwise you would have died.
Yep. Yep.
Now you're gonna jump, then side B. Oh, never mind.
What? I live?
Yeah.
I didn't expect to live now.
Yeah, because you save resources. Mac makes it back without using a lot of his shit.
Already a better man.
Yes, sir. You'll be surprised. Oh yeah, did you know about the wall jump thing on the stage here?
Oh yeah, I've seen it in this video. I want to do that too. I want to do that so bad.
You want to learn it?
Oh yes.
All right, I made a video on
how
it.
exactly do
I
I
made
do
a
that?
video on it, but basically, side B, jump, down air, up B.
Chad, you can do that. Look at it. It's so cool. Holy shit.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, let's continue.
Try to do the Akaraien.
Yeah, you shouldn't focus yourself on that. You should like you're literally trying to force a kill right now instead of thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Actually, though. But no jokes, I don't take this as an excuse, but pretty sure that is connected to my ADHD. Pretty sure. No
What?
joke.
Like the
That I
reward?
don't really focus too well, yeah. Like, actually, I have attention span of 20 minutes. After that, it gets rough.
I mean, that's enough for a best of 5 set. That's enough for a best of 5 set to me. I mean,
I like that thinking. Oh yeah, and what is it? Some characters can jump out of here down tilt. That's so strange.
no, it's percentage based.
No, they can actually.
It's percentage
I mean,
based.
at certain percent, but
Yeah,
It's so-
like, of course they can do it because it's not a true combo sometimes. At certain percents, some combos are not true. Like, it depends from character to character. Okay, good way to stop that.
shit.
Nice. I actually did down smash, not down tilt.
Oh, what? Mate, I never hit KOs against you. How is this possible?
I know that you're gonna do them, so I just avoid them with hitbox shifting.
No, you don't.
Of course I do!
No, you don't. Oh, fuck.
No,
Next
you.
switch.
I can give it to you. Like, I can tell you when you want to go for KO punch.
I.
Okay, so when I know you want to go for KO punch because you always like dash forward. Like, you never like dash back. Like, usually when you're moving with Mac and neutral, you dash like back and forth and wait for an opportunity. When you have KO punch, you just straight up go towards me or like try to push it. You don't wait on anything really. Like literally, I've noticed it every single time except literally once where I told you to not do it.
Did you have to say that once?
Yeah, I had to say it, like, don't just rush in and KO punch, and then the next time you waited a bit, and then it hit. That's the only time it hit!
Yeah, the reason why I subconsciously do it is because I don't want it to go off, you know? I hate when the KO punch just goes away after one hit. It's so annoying, and I'm really bad at calculating in my head, or counting in my head.
I mean, you don't need to count, you can just... Like, okay, I have a general question. Why do you think you're worried about losing KO punch? Why are you worried about that?
I mean, if you do it right, it's almost a guaranteed kill. Especially when you're behind. So good.
Well, yeah, but like, what do you think is the thing that go on in your head when you think, like, I need to hit KO punch? Is it you wanting to kill? Is it you, like, not just wanting to lose that power? Like, what exactly is it that goes on in your head when you lose KO?
If I'm honest, I don't think at all, man. Actually, though. Like,
okay.
I don't really think if I have the KO punch, oh, I need to do this now. I just look for the next best opportunity. And I'm being honest, I know that's bad, but
No, like that's why you're here. That's why you're learning, pretty much. Like
exactly. I just look for the next best opportunity.
Okay, so your problem
And
is
try
you
to
don't.
land it there.
Your problem is you think about hitting a KO punch instead of thinking about what your opponent will do. Like your problem is you don't think about what your opponent would like to do against that. What do you think most opponents would like to do against Max KO punch? Like
Air dodge, probably, right?
this sounds stupid, but shield. But it goes through shield. Yeah, because they're worried about... Okay, let me explain it. They're worried about getting hit, okay? What do you do when you get hit? You shield. So what is the general consensus in your head? I have to shield. So I just hit it and go through it. Literally.
Absolutely.
And if they are more advanced, they have more matchup experience, they're taught to roll and spot dodge. Or run away. But they'll still get hit because I just have to wait for you to be, like... if I know you have no experience or very like, or you're someone who's shield heavy, you best fucking believe I'll just fucking mash the KO punch on you. And if I'm not sure, then I can just use a tilt that is safe. Again, max shield pressure is insanely good if done right. I can't punish, like, I literally couldn't punish that if he would have shielded now. Literally no way. It was impossible.
Right.
I know.
Mate, the thing is, I knew you would do something, but I couldn't figure it out in time. It was like, alright, is he gonna do this or this?
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh, you did that? You like that?
Oh, that was really good, yeah. Unfortunately, oh, never mind, I didn't make it back. I was about to say, unfortunately, I still made it back, but yeah, close. Alright. Oh my god, buffer system none.
Oh, what? Okay, that was trash. That was trash.
Happens, happens.
God damn it. So, who would you say, apart from yourself, are currently the best max, in your opinion? From everywhere.
Taro Kotori.
And on two?
That's it. Like, that's it.
No, I can actually see that. I actually see that.
I would say, like, I recently found someone who's called Mindvolt, who's also from Japan. But the problem with him is I only saw his montages. I never saw him actually play in tournaments, so I do not know how good he is. But he has some cool shit. Like, honestly, like, I feel like there's a very distinct gap between, like, even, like, me and Taro Kotori, and then the rest is a very distinct gap.
Would you say you're better than him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I would say so too.
Like, Taro Kotori's disadvantage is trash.
I agreed. Oh, fuck, missed it.
And not getting back with Mac is literally the thing that everybody makes fun of you for, because it's that fucking true. People with Mac cannot recover.
I can't take that.
No, you can.
I guess that's when you turn on the lag switch.
Of course. I turned on the lag switch just to win against you right now. I need it that bad. I need that win that fucking bad. You know, I can't have another Little Mac win on the stream. Otherwise, that means I'm not the best anymore.
Dude, you'd be surprised how many people think there are actually people using lag switch.
Oh, I know.
Strange. Oh yeah, I probably do. Sure. I don't know why I said that.
And you're not dead yet, but soon. Ah! Rolled away, good.
You sure about that? Oh fuck, man!
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I hate it.
If I can't get you in that one situation, I'll get you the next one. Like, I just gotta force you into enough bad situations where you'll make a mistake. Air dodge, roll roll backward, okay.
Say again, say again.
Yeah, again, I just gotta push you into enough bad situations where you're still doing something.
Oh, fuck, man. I actually tried to dodge that, believe it or not.
Another thing you need to learn is also, respect your character's aerials more. Like...
That means?
In the sense of, like, you should appreciate max aerials, that they're actually, like... In a sense, so, okay, I feel like the way using max aerials is wrong, because you're trying to use them as aerials. You don't try to use them as anti-air stompers, or anything like that. So in the sense of, like,
oh, I see that.
Max aerials aren't used to combo in the air, although sometimes you can, like, it's a possibility. But for the most part, max aerials are used to either edge guard, which is an idea that definitely works. You saw it several times of me killing you, spiking you, whatever, which is, like, what people refer to as, like, oh shit, hype Little Mac hit an aerial. But at the end of the day, it's like the most usual fucking shit for me. Like, it's my daily bread. I spike
Dude,
people
I know
on the daily.
exactly what you mean, man.
But Little Mac's aerials should be used to extend your grounded combos further. Because if I do up air right here when you jump, like jump for me. Yeah, what happens here? You're on the ground because you can't react to it. It's a low hit stun move, and then I can combo.
So yeah.
There, right there. What do you do there? Like, you already used your jump. Like, okay, cool, another one. Like, you know, so. Using your aerials literally, like, is there to prevent that, and also in certain situations in advantage state, it helps. Like, I'll show you something real quick. Okay, get a bit further in front of me. Okay. How do you react to this? This is impossible to react.
I've seen that in your video, yeah.
This is impossible to react to. What the fuck do you do? Like, even if you're a normal, like, even if you're prepared for it, you won't see it coming. Because I can, if people start to expect it, they're gonna start, like, spot dodging, and then what I can do after that is to grab, up B and kill you.
Yeah.
Up throw and kill you, down throw and up B and kill you. So like, you know.
I see that. That is a good one, actually. I
Okay,
like it.
let's continue.
Go.
But yeah, sometimes they can be used as normal aerials, and you definitely should. But for the most part, they're used to extend your ground game even further. That's pretty much what they're used for. In any other character's kit, this would be absolute dog shit, but in Max case in specific, it's pretty good. Like, I don't know what Mario's gonna benefit from getting further ground game, you know what I mean? Like, like what's he gonna get out of that shit?
Oh, that was a mistake, actually. Oh, please no. Fuck off. Dude, you're so good with the random side Bs. I gave you props for that last time as well.
I mean, they aren't really random. They're more like calculated, but...
I know what you mean, but everyone else would say they're random. Don't you agree?
Everyone else would say I'm a masher.
I mean, that's what you... What? Oh, god damn it. That's what I get for shit talking.
That's what I'm known for, is what you wanted to say?
Yes.
You are, though? Of course I'm a mash. Yeah, sometimes I mash. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I love to mash. But...
Oh, I love your chat, man.
Sometimes I love to mash, but like, you know, it's gotten a little better.
He even forces it on you. He says, fucking masher, shut the fuck up you are.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, bro, calculations. Okay, if Mac can't use anything other than dash and jump there, how else am I gonna, like, what else am I gonna do there on the 16 frame fucking dash? Bro, please.
Oh, you should also teach me about, about the hitbox of the down smash. You should, because I don't know if I should stay like here to the ledge, like more here, or maybe further, or maybe like you here. Like, is there a rule to it?
I mean, I feel like
your
just
down smashes are obviously calculated. You can see that.
being like
And
roughly
what do you
here,
calculate?
like roughly like around like here is the sweet spot for it because you'll hit it right here, and then
like
you can
here?
also turn around and hit the side. Yeah, for the back hitbox you can get a bit further, but usually like around here is like the sweet spot for it.
Is the back hitbox better?
The back hitbox is better if a recovery takes longer, and you can't react to it
Okay.
that much. Like if I know you're gonna like hold side B here, using the back part's gonna be better for super armor. But usually the front part is like the best one. But what I would focus on more isn't really mashing that move, it's rather on ledge trapping. And also just maybe using down tilt, because down tilt can allow you to combo into air dodge, like not air dodge. It can allow you to combo into F tilt, side B, KO punch. You get more reward off of it technically, but in situations where somebody doesn't have a jump, using this is a lot better. Because this will, like, if they can only recover, this is a lot more optimal. Especially at lower percent. How often you mash the side B is what you calculate. I mean, okay, I mash sometimes, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. But sometimes, like, a lot of times also I just think about, like, if it would make sense to use it. But yeah, sure, call me a masher for all I care. You still fucking lose to me, so, like, it's not my problem. Like, the only one who's allowed to call me a masher is Ixian because I lose to him. If you lose to me, you're not allowed to call me shit.
Oh, I fucking love it, man.
I'm a masher as long as you still get free stock to me. I don't give a fuck.
It's so hilarious, though. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, man, you scared me.
Pressure situation, yeah. Nice.
No. I died there. No, I knew it. What could I have done there? Jump? Side B, down B, right?
You could
I kinda knew you would say
you could just have countered and waited.
Counted and waited.
You could have also just air dodged. Because if you got hit by side B and air dodge, and you air dodge upwards again, and then you jump side B, you're gonna land on the first platform of battlefield.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Which would put you in a bad spot, right?
Not really.
Like two.
But because I can just make it
Or
back.
different characters, I mean. Like
Well, I mean, like if you had
actually,
enough.
that makes no sense because it's only
Yeah,
Mac
because
Mac.
you're the one who's in disadvantage. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lose anything right there if if you're in disadvantage. Like, you know, I can take a risk or two. There we go. See? There's nothing I could have done there because he used my resources. It's really fucking ridiculous. Like, if Mac doesn't have resources, his recovery sucks. You can't fool anyone with that. But if he has them, great recovery. Good shit. Oh!
I don't get how people still say Mac has worse recovery. Like, what the hell?
Because they're blind.
Actual blind tards, though.
Like, it's like telling someone, like, their whole life, their favorite food was barbecue ribs, and they're like, yo, barbecue ribs fucking suck. They will never believe that. They will never believe it. You can tell them what you want. You can convince them with fucking facts and logic. Tell them that your organ system's gonna die. They're still gonna eat it. They're still gonna fucking feast on them. And I know that because I love barbecue ribs. And I'm gonna fucking eat them.
Oh
There's
my
nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that was bad. You got lucky there.
Nah, that was just good. That was actually just a really quick side beat.
Really?
There was,
Could you not have, okay.
nothing I could have done there. You were just too fast.
Oh, fuck.
Rips do be clean? That's my point. Rips are clean as shit. I love
Wait, how's the
barbecue.
food? How's the food in Netherlands? Is it actually good?
Netherlands? Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
In Germany, the food is so ass. It makes me really, really sad.
Bro, when I was there for Syndicate, like for the major, bro, I fucking feasted in the Netherlands. They have so much good shit. They have like Dunkin' Donuts. They have just
Oh, I
like,
thought you would know.
they have KFC laying around. We didn't have all that shit in Austria.
How come?
Because Austria's trying to be fucking healthy, especially the left side of it. So we don't have anything that's fast food related. Barely. Like, we
Do you guys
have
have any American restaurants? Oh, sorry for that.
Subway, Burger King, and McDonald's. That's what we got. like the fucking, like, Vienna and shit has KFC and some other stuff, but the left side of Austria is completely fucked. We don't have anything. But yeah, like, we don't have anything else. Like, it's fucking unfortunate. How fucking sucks? I know! No shit! But yeah, okay, we're gonna do like 2 more matches, then we're actually already done for the day. Yeah, it was almost over. Anything else that's unclear to you? Anything else you'd like to know?
Right now, no, but I might have some questions after watching the VOD and stuff. Because I will obviously review everything again.
Yeah, I'll upload it on YouTube, like, it will be out like tomorrow. I made like a
Nice.
Q&A video that's gonna come out today, and then tomorrow the VOD's out for it. Okay, this was not calculated, this was me being greedy. There we go, now I'm mashed. Y'all happy? Y'all fucking happy out here? I'm mashed. I did it. Shut the fuck up now.
Oh no. That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta see if you can make it back with Mac off stage.
After what point can you down B and still get away with it? Up B wise.
Without jump or with jump?
Without.
Like, probably like,
Like
a little bit below ledge, slightly below ledge.
Oh fuck.
Like, if I'm like here, I can still
No
make
one
it
saw
back, no
that.
problem. Just like slightly below it. Yeah, just a bit slightly below it. If you're like slightly below it at the very end, you can make it back. I never use that though, so that's a really good question, because usually I just like still have a jump left when I counter. I never really use counter without it. Unless I'm like up here, because then I can still side B. Or air
Oh damn.
dodge.
That look cool.
Do you also hate the Mac Ditto? No. Mac Ditto at higher levels are actually good. At low levels,
So
they're like,
good, man.
whoever hits the F smash later is the fucking winner, and I hate that. But usually at like a higher level, like right now, I don't like the Mac Ditto at all. Because it's actually like well thought out. You don't just mash buttons like an idiot.
I agree. Would you say Mac is a hard character to learn? Or like hard to play in general?
Yeah. I feel like he's very easy to pick up, where like he doesn't really like Oh. Oh. Ah, no. Nice, super armor. Yeah. So I would say Mac is really easy to pick up because there isn't really like on the surface level there isn't really anything hard about him because you can just like press smashes and like do fine for the most part. Or KO punch is very satisfying. But at higher levels or top level, he's extremely hard to master. Yeah, I would say so.
Dude, I agree. I saw yesterday. What was he called? The Buzz. It was the Buzz. I think he made a chart. You know where he where he said who's hard to master, who takes Galaxy Brain, and so on. And he was saying Mech is easy. I don't think so at all, man. It feels like with Mech you have to
It's
take
the
care
blind
of a lot
feeding
more
the
basic
blind.
things.
It's okay. It's like me making a take about a character I have no clue about. The roster has 80 characters. How is the Buzz who plays fucking Rosalina gonna know about Mac shit? Like, it's the blind leading the blind again. Glad you saved your jump there. Like, up until, like, a month ago, the Buzz didn't even know that you can, like, do shit with Lolamac, like, take, like, a hit with Nutra B. He didn't even know that. Like, how am I supposed to fucking trust anything he says?
Dude, there's no way. There's no way.
How am I supposed to trust anything he says regarding Mac? Like, literally. Nice. So your recovery is getting a lot better now.
I can feel that, actually.
Yeah, you don't get shit on for everything. Like, it's...
Yeah, right?
Alright. Let's see what you're gonna do.
Oh, fuck.
Happens.
So when is the next tournament you're playing in? Oh, that was so good! Holy shit!
That's a good question. I actually don't know. Very close. See, the old Rydak, like an hour ago, would have fucking jumped into that like an idiot. Now, you jump away and still make it back with no effort. Easy.
Season 1 Rydak is gone.
Season 1.
I tried to make that a theme, I say, a meme. Calling things Season 1, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Wait, really?
Of course, especially in fighting games.
Oh.
Like if a character was like very bad before and gets better, like Ryu and Ken, for example, right, in this game have gotten significant buffs. So, but this is more common, like other. This is more common in like other games, like how's it called? That shit buffered. Fuck you. DBFZ or like Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, you also play that game, right?
I did play DBFZ. I retired a while ago.
Wait, were you actually pro?
I don't know. It's a good question. Top 8 of the major, got top 100 on the leaderboard in like 2 months. So, and then I quit. So I don't know if you consider that pro, but I would say I was pretty good at the game, man, in a short amount of time.
Yeah. Damn. Pretty cool. What other games do you play competitively, if I may ask?
Smash. Ultimate.
Just Smash right now?
That's it. I'll play the League fighting game once it comes out because that's free cash, but other than that, nothing. There's no other fighting game that's just like Smash. Smash is just a different type of demon when it comes to like how hard the game is to play at top level. Like every other fighting game seems really easy and straightforward for the most part, to me.
I have a personal question though. When do you plan on going to America? I was just wondering.
3rd and 4th quarter of 2021.
Oh damn! So that close already.
Yeah. This time it's like a
so
serious.
sick.
This time it's a serious consideration, though. I said it like every single year that I want to move to the US, but this time it actually might happen due to like as soon as COVID's done, I should be in a financial position where I can just like straight up say fuck it, and I'll get the visa and be over and done with.
I wish you the best with it, my man. Always.
Thank you. So now that we're closing this up, I want to ask if there's anything else that you would like to know, and anything in itself, really. You can throw like anything at me.
Let me think. Yeah, when would you say, because I rarely see you use down smash apart from at the ledge, right? When is another good use of down smash?
Tech chases.
Tech chases?
Yeah, if you're not sure if someone's gonna either neutral get up or roll into a certain direction, you can just cover both at once if you position yourself right.
Is the down smash long enough though?
Yeah.
Do you not have to pick? Oh
Yeah.
damn. Okay.
So technically what you cover if you space down smash perfectly is neutral get up, attack get up, and roll to the right side or the left side, wherever, depending where the person is. Especially in ledges is more effective, because in ledge you have less range to worry about, because if someone rolls to the right on the ledge and they're on the ledge on the right, they're only going to be stuck in that position, right? Like, fetus position,
Yeah.
pretty much. But if you down smash and they roll to the other side, the back hitbox hits them. So literally you cover every option on ledge there if they do that.
Alright.
So that's a possibility. And other than that, just in situations where you're not sure if an opponent's gonna go to a certain direction, you can always use down smash instead of down and left smash, because again, it goes to both directions, it hits both areas.
Got it, got it. Right. Got that down. Well, I have no more question. But thank you so much for the coaching, man.
No problem.
Dude, I feel better already, no jokes. I can feel it.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much worked on everything. Worked on your mindset, your general mistakes, your mistakes with Mac, player mistakes. So a little bit in itself got fixed. If you work on those, you're gonna be a lot better in probably a month from now. I would say probably take some time.
Let's go.
Like, I would say you're gonna have a 10 times improvement in a month. Like, absolutely, if you just do what I say.
Realistically seen, or optimistically?
Realistically, if I'm optimistic, I would say 100 times.
I got it.
But yeah. Which links me to the next thing, which is offering coaching in itself. I'm still unsure if I should actually offer it, for money. Not because I wouldn't do it, just because if people are interested enough. So if anyone in chat is interested in it, I might offer it and open it up for
How much would you charge for it?
25 euros probably.
I think that's worth it. 25 bucks, like nothing.
Yeah, this is pretty much a display of it, and you get a value for months, because you're gonna be busy for a lot now. You're gonna be busy for a while. I feel like it's impossible to cover everything about Smash in an hour though, especially on your own mistakes, because I have 3,500 hours in this game now total, and I still fucking suck at Ultimate. I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. In other people's eyes, I'm a god, or really good at the game at least. But
I think you're good.
Yeah, in the eyes of the average public, great. But for me personally, I'm just nowhere near where I want to be. I still see all of my flaws everywhere when I work on some stuff. Although I am in a good position now. I don't think I'm bad, but I just feel like I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. But yeah, the main point is you can't teach someone Smash in an hour. It just doesn't happen, or all of their mistakes. So,
yeah.
But what I pretty much showed you right here is something that you can use for months. Everything I told you about disadvantage to matchup experience to everything, that's gonna, just using all of what I just told you today, it's gonna take you at least half a year. Finding all the matchups, practicing all of them, then doing everything for disadvantage, then looking at all the VODs and the guides that I provide on YouTube as well. You're gonna have a lot to do, right? Especially to improve at the game.
I'm excited.
So yeah, which also shout out to my YouTube channel over at it. If you're looking for more guides for Lomac or anything in itself, it's everything that I offer there is free, except the ad revenue. Please give me the ad revenue. Watch my ads, thank you. That's the least I want from people. If you watch my guide on so much value, at least watch the fucking ad for 5 seconds. It doesn't hurt anyone.
I will turn off the ad block for you.
Thank you. But yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for your time as well. And,
no, thank you, man. Really.
It's gonna be
and
up
for offering me